कई बार हम सोचते हैं कि मैं तो ये नहीं चाहता हूं कि मेरी जिंदगी में आए, पर मेरी जिंदगी में बार बार दुख क्यों आ रहे हैं, मेरी जिंदगी में परेशानी क्यों आ रही है, why I'm coming across such kind of consequences in my life. And here come the power of visuals and the power of alt control delete. So what do we do if we want to remove a file permanently from our computer? We press alt control delete. That means so the power of visuals plays an extremely important role in our life, and let us understand and take an example. Okay, so wherever you are sitting, just close your eyes for a moment. Just close your eyes for a moment and think about a railway station. Think about a railway station. And when you do this, now I would request you, any two of you, to unmute their mic and preferably cameras also, to share what did they see exactly. I have got Achal. Achal, can you share what did you see?
Too many people running
Okay.
towards the train.
And what type of train is it? In which color?
Blue.
Blue color train. Okay. Blue color train and a lot of people rushing towards it. Fine.
Yeah.
Achal, please stay with me for some more time. Anyway, Janvi Shah is there. So can Janvi share what did you see?
Yeah, so even I saw a train and it was purple in color and people waiting for the train to come by. Like,
okay, so there was a purple color train and people were waiting for it to come.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now just wait, Janvi. Did you hear any sound while seeing that purple color train?
Yeah,
What was
the horn of the train.
All right. What did you feel when you saw this picture?
The hustle bustle.
Hustle bustle. Okay. Did you smell anything?
Yeah, food.
Food. Okay. Achal.
Yeah.
Tell me something. What did you hear and what did you feel when thinking about the railway station?
No, I thought the train will, suddenly move. And
okay.
yeah.
So there was anxiety?
Yeah.
Okay. There was anxiety. Did you hear any sound?
Yeah, I saw it was moving and the train sound. So that is when I saw everyone rushing.
All right. So now let us conclude this. Let us understand.
Yeah.
Thank you, Achal and Janvi, for responding.
Thank you.
Achal, when he saw a red color train and people rushing towards it, whereas Janvi saw a purple color train where people were waiting for the train, there was a different experience. She heard the sound of a horn, whereas Achal heard the sound of people rushing, and he felt that he was anxious that he will be leaving or missing the train, whereas Janvi felt a lot of hustle and bustle. She even smelled the taste of the food. I think Achal must have had a different experience. So this is where the power of visual works. See, I just said think about a railway station. I did not say a specific railway station. Can I ask you, Janvi, can you recognize this railway station? Which railway station is it?
Churney Road.
Churney Road. Okay, Achal?
Bangalore.
So it is Bangalore for Achal, Churney Road for Janvi. So this means that every individual has got very different experience for the same word. We think we are talking about a railway station, but everybody is representing railway station in their own ways. They have their own feelings. And let us also understand that why did this only thought came to their mind? Why only Churney Road or why only Bangalore railway station? Achal must have seen a lot of railway stations, so has Janvi. But why did this only railway station came to or just, flashed into their minds? Because when we are going through an event of life, lot of events, we see millions and millions of image in a single day, millions of images. because every time our camera is running at more than 30 frames per second. It's running at a very high speed. Our eyes are extremely high megapixel cameras, which is just tuned in for a lot of high megapixel, frames per second. And that's why we see the pictures real time. So our eyes are seeing the experience, we are hearing the sound at the same time, but most of the time we are aware about what we are seeing. When we are driving a car, most of the time what we are aware about what we are seeing, not about what we are hearing, what we are feeling, what we are tasting, and what we are smelling. But all these experiences happen together. So all these senses are working together all the time, sending the information and inputs to the mind for processing. And the conscious mind is the one who takes the reflection and has to take the decision what to do in a particular situation. Whereas the subconscious mind gives you all the resources, all the information required to process that information. Let us understand this concept. When we get an input, when we see something, hear something, feel something, immediately this go into our subconscious filters. We call it filters. Why we call it filters? Because ये हर इंसान के लिए अलग है. They are unique for every individual. Every individual has a different way to talk about time, space, matter, and energy. So everybody is not like same. Everybody is not greedy. Everybody is not contented also. Everybody is not punctual, whereas everybody is not just relaxed also. So everybody takes time in its own way. Some people are very punctual, some people are casual. People take matter into their own life like in a different way. So उन कुछ लोगों के लिए life is very materialistic and they are always after it, whereas some people do not care. They do not talk about matter at all. They are more into spirituality. So everybody has got different concepts for it. Then there are meta programs. What are meta programs? Meta program is all the subconscious programs which we have created through practice. मैंने बोला था ना कि जब भी हम कोई काम को प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, चाहे वो चलना हो, बोलना हो, सिग्नेचर हो, लिखना हो, म्यूजिक इंस्ट्रूमेंट को प्ले करना हो, everything that we do repeatedly, after constant repetition, it becomes a subconscious pattern which is called a meta program. It may be in the form of habits, it may be in the form of the way we function. Then everybody has got a different way to take decisions. Every individual has a different vocabulary, a different language. So everybody has different languages. But when I talk about language, even in neuro-linguistic programming, when I talk about language, it does not just mean words. It just not mean words. Words communicate only 7%. It has been found through research कि आप सिर्फ 7% communication words के through करते हो. Then it includes your gestures, postures, body language. It includes your emotions and your feelings. All together form your language. Your attitude, which is built over your values and beliefs, and your memories. When I talk about values and beliefs, in a single statement, you can understand this. Belief is something which you say, I am. I am Vinay Sharma, I am a neuro-linguistic programmer, or I'm a healer. This is what I believe. Okay. I like white color. This is what I believe. Okay. I like white color because I like light colors. I like lightness. I like calmness. This everything which I say to justify why I like white, or why I like to speak the truth. This because and after is our value, which are deep rooted. And on the basis of these values and beliefs, we create our attitude. हमारा attitude जो build up होता है, हमारा जो behavior build up होता है, वो हमारा values और beliefs के base पे होता है. And then there are memories. And believe me, no two individuals in this world can have the same memories. Even the two brothers in the same family may not have the same memories. They will have different memories. There were two brothers. They were born and brought up in a family where the father was an alcoholic. And they used to have chaos in their life every day. The father used to come drunk and used to create lot of disturbance in the family. Slowly and gradually, both of them grew up, and one became a thief, alcoholic, and the other became a abstainer and a police officer. When somebody asked them how this happened, why you became an abstainer and a police officer, and you became a thief and an alcoholic, he said, I always saw this in my family. My father used to drink. So when my father used to drink, what should I learn? What could have I learned? I learned drinking, and I started drinking, and I became a thief after that. The other gentleman said that I always saw that the disturbance in the family was all because of this alcohol, and I decided I'll never take it in my life. And I also decided that I will never allow my next generation to go into this ridiculous situation. So I decided I'll become some good professional, and I became a police officer. So the thing is, everybody has a different way to perceive that same information coming to them, and that's why everybody behaves in a different way. And मैं आपसे इस बात को कहना चाहूंगा, you will find people, at least I have read in certain books that you can find at least 7 people who are who look like you exactly the way. अभी after the sudden demise of Sushant Singh Rajput, there was some TV programs and was showing that there was a look alike of Sushant Singh Rajput who was supposed to work in his movie or something like that. So there are around 7 people who look like you, who can walk like you, who can talk like you, but you will not find a single person in the world who will think like you. So, and that is why when we say you are unique, it means it is a serious business. So after passing through these filters, it will go to the state of mind. State of mind मतलब उस समय आपकी मानसिक अवस्था कैसी थी? What conditions you were in? Were you in a calm condition, you were just relaxing, or you were extremely in a hurry? So your reaction will be according to the state of mind that you were in. And finally, that entire thing, that event will reflect in the form of a behavior. तो जब मैं ये कहता हूं कि अगर किसी इंसान को बहुत गुस्सा आता है, तो गुस्सा आना तो उसका बिहेवियर है, इट इज द बिहेवियर और द एक्शन दैट ही टेक्स. बट प्रॉब्लम ये नहीं है कि उसको गुस्सा आता है, प्रॉब्लम ये है कि उसको गुस्सा क्यों आता है. ओके, so if we try to understand, and if somebody want to get rid of anger, they just want to get rid of anger, or they just want to get rid of an addiction, to get rid of this action or the behavior, they will have to make certain change in their filters. They will have to make the change in their internal world. If somebody wants more money into their life, they will have to make a change into their internal life. If they make an internal change, then external changes will automatically come. And that's why it affects everything. It affects your health, your savings, your future, your relationships, your emotional state, your finances, career, and spirituality. Yes, every part of your life is affected through it. So here, one takeaway is very clear. If you want to really change your consequences and conditions in your life, you will have to change something internally. You have to change something into your filters. And the moment you change something into your filters, immediately the external world will also change, and we will see that happening just now. So a lot of people have different types of fears and phobias. People have anger, they have guilt, they have a lot of different types of states. But the problem is not that. The real problem is, why do they have it? Why do they have it is the real question. So अगर हम ये कहें कि कोई इंसान बहुत खुश रहता है, कोई नहीं रह पाता, कोई इंसान को मतलब every individual has a different way to behave. So you will have to understand what is the real problem and not analyzing it on the basis of their behavior. So I'll just share one of my example. कुछ एक ऐसा फेज आया मेरी लाइफ में जब मुझे ऐसा लगा कि मैं बहुत ज्यादा इरिटेट हो रहा हूं, मुझे बहुत जल्दी जल्दी गुस्सा आ रहा है. सो मैंने एनालाइज करना शुरू किया कि मुझे पहले तो गुस्सा नहीं आता था, तो अभी गुस्सा बहुत फ्रीक्वेंटली क्यों आ रहा है. एंड आई केम टू नो couple of reasons. I identified couple of reasons. One of the reason was that I was very particular that the kids should sit on the table and chair and study, and their working space should be neat and clear. Whereas the kids were casual about it. So when every time I used to see the kids with a shabby table and sitting on the bed and learning or studying, then I used to get furious because I had my own internal beliefs, I had my own internal emotions and a pre-programmed mind. So I could not take that, and that is why I was resulting into the form of anger or irritation, right? So irritation was the output of what I felt inside, what were my internal beliefs. So we cannot change the problem by working on the fruits and flowers and the leaves. We'll have to work on the root, and the moment we work on the root, you will find the change in the rest of the things. आप ऑटोमेटिकली वो बदलाव अपने अंदर देखने लग जाएंगे. NLP works on the roots. It works from the root. So अगर psychology में there is a problem called obsessive compulsive disorder or bipolar disorder, you must have heard it these days, very very common word. So if there is some problem or a disorder, we will not work according to what psychology say and what are the different, what are the changes in their hormone secretion, like increase in dopamine or serotonin. No, we will see what their behavioral aspects are and why they are doing so, and we will work accordingly. So here the very important thing is language. As I said, in the neuro-linguistic programming, language is an important tool, and language is the only tool we use to program our mind. As we have the languages of computers like C, C++, Python, Visual Basic, and other languages. So we have our own language to program our own mind. And by giving continuous self affirmations or giving by our own self talk, we program our own mind, right? So we can make ourselves feel good or bad, but there was a gentleman, as I talked in the initial part of the slide, about Milton Erickson. He was a specially abled person, and he got paralyzed in the very early age of his life, and he became an observer. So he used to see that what people used to say, they do not really mean that. They say something else and they mean something else. And he had gotten a very unique capacity that when he used to talk to the people and used a lot of metaphors, slowly and gradually the people used to get healed. They used to get healed out of their diseases, their problems in life, and everything used to change in their life. This was something very phenomenal. So when Richard Bandler and John Grinder were studying about them, they found that he was using a very subtle, specific way of language which was hypnotic and which was communicating directly to the subconscious mind and making the necessary changes in the subconscious mind. And that is what is called the Milton model of language in neurolinguistic programming, which we learned in NLP. So if you want to really feel good, you can give yourself good commands instantly. Okay, let's take one example. Just close your eyes and just think of a sea beach of Goa and be there. Keep your feet on the sand, feel the temperature. Go ahead and just take a deep breath and feel happy and see how beautiful day it is, how the cool breeze is touching your skin, and how you are delighted from inside. You are really loving this day, you are enjoying it like anything, and you want to just spend some more time here. And inside your body, you are feeling an extreme stillness and calmness, but at the same time feeling really excited and rejuvenated. All this is an amazing experience. Okay, open your eyes, and can anybody share what did they feel and what did they see? Yes, Janvi.
It was very relaxing, like not the daily, like not thinking about anything which is going around you.
Okay.
Very
Great. Great.
relaxing and happiness.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So what did I do? I simply use my words to explain a particular event, right? That's what I did. So this is the power of words. If you are giving your power of words to yourself by giving positive affirmation, positive commands to yourself, immediately your state of mind changes. But if you start sabotaging your mind by constantly giving wrong and negative affirmations, probably slowly and gradually that will build up your fear, that will build up the diseases in your life, it will bring in pain in your life, and will keep you constantly bothered. So here it's a real good learning that, there are two ways to take corona, and believe me, this corona time had been one of the best time of my life. In the last 50-60 days of the lockdown, I completed my book. I wrote a complete book on success strategies, and I spent the best time of my life with my family. I stayed there at home. We were so lucky that we had enough food to eat, we had enough water to drink, we had sufficient we have the electricity connection, and the temperature was according to our likes and dislike. We had the clothes, so all these things were blessings, and I believe it was a bliss for me. Whereas there were people who were constantly calling me, and they were bothered every day. They used to bother about a lot of things, just because they used to think what's going to happen. They were eager, they were anxiety, and they were anxious, and they were just taking the things and the situations in a very negative way, and that builds up the fears and bad memories. तो हमारी जिंदगी में कभी ना कभी तो ऐसी कोई घटना होती है, ऐसी ना कोई ना कोई कंडीशन तो आ जाती है लाइफ में, विच इज नॉट फॉर्चुनेट. कभी लाइफ में बीमारियां आती है, एक्सीडेंट्स होते हैं, लाइफ में घरों में डेथ होती है, कुछ भी अनफॉर्चुनेट होता है, बिजनेस में लॉस होता है, कुछ ना कुछ कंडीशंस नेगेटिव होती है. बिकॉज इफ यू आर देयर इन दिस वर्ल्ड, and I can quote the statement of Narendra Modi that once he said in his speech कि अगर किसी दिन मेरी जिंदगी में कोई समस्या नहीं आती, तो उस दिन मैं भगवान से पूछता हूं कि भगवान तो मुझे भूल गए हो क्या. So that means if you are there in this life, if you are in this world, this world, challenges are going to be there, the problems are going to be there, but how you take those challenges is extremely important. And hypnotic language, you can create a capacity, you can build a capacity to influence your own behavior, program your own mind, and you also have the capacity to influence the behavior of the other person. You can make a person work according to your choices. Yes, my friends, you can make the mind, you can command the mind and get the exact result which you want to get from your mind and body, and others mind and body as well. So hypnosis had been an integral part of NLP. Why I say, because hypnosis is like the anesthesia of an operation, and NLP was the real operation, the tools and the techniques. So initially, अगर हमारे को किसी का operation करना है, then we have to give an anesthesia so that the person doesn't feel the pain. That means we are removing their consciousness from that area, and then we are doing the rest of the intervention or the operations. Similarly, if you want to make a change in the subconscious mind, conscious mind is always there to obstruct. Whenever you are going to change the situation of your life, you're going to say, I am going to do something big in life, I want to take challenging goals, I want to achieve something big in life out of my capacity. The conscious mind will say, you don't have the resources, you don't have the time, how will you do it? It will raise so many questions, and you'll say, okay, my brother, I will not do it. But when we talk in the right language pattern, which can really influence the behavior and can directly talk to the subconscious, the conscious mind does not come into any role. And that's why it makes direct change into the filters, internal filters. Let us take one example. People, as I said, that have different types of fears and phobias, they have a lot of bad memories in life. Fears and phobias are, fears are natural. People have some fears, but if any fear go beyond a particular intensity, then becomes a phobia, and that becomes very painful. So there are different types of fears, and some of them are really weird. Some of them are really weird. People have fear of digit 8, darkness, alphabets, having a relationship, getting married, fear of death, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of diseases. Uh, there are, if you go Google it, you'll find thousands and thousands of different types of fears and phobias. And it really affects your life. It affects your emotions. It affects your decision making. So if you have any fear, if you have any phobia which is affecting your life, please do share in the chat box. We'll take one case. We'll exhibit and we'll show, demonstrate how the things can change instantly in your life. So fear can be of natural environment, can come out of animals, medical treatment, situations like people have fears of lightning and thunder, from water, that's called hydrophobia, plants, animals, fruits, reptiles, dogs, cats, rats. They can have fear of blood donation, then dentist, visiting a doctor, going to a hospital, going in a lift or an elevator, or boarding in a flight. So yes, people are just sharing fear of losing control, fear of losing people, says Janvi. Any honey? Yeah, fantastic. Then people have fear of public speaking. A lot of fears are there. Okay. So we have one or two yeah, please keep sharing if you have any. Fear of trusting easily, Khushbu. Okay. Fear of exam. Okay, Vikas. All right. Fear of heights. Good enough. I'll share one experience. Fear of heights. There was a gentleman in one of our workshop. He was from Ankleshwar, and he visited Eiffel Tower. He's a very big, very famous person, and a renowned chartered accountant and an investor. Fear of lizard. So when he visited the Eiffel Tower, he was on the glass platform and he was really furious. He was frightened. He was not feeling like going there, and he came back. After he came back, he did not realize that he have a height phobia. He booked a penthouse on 13th floor and in Vadodara, and then when the building construction was almost on the verge of completion, then he visited his penthouse, and when he was seeing the location, the surroundings from his penthouse, he was not comfortable at all, and he decided that moment itself that he is not going to purchase this penthouse. He went to the builder and said, I want to cancel this booking, and he cancelled the booking in loss. Believe me, it changed his own decision. He was there in one of our workshop as a participant, and we did certain things which we'll be doing. A small, very small technique we'll be using here. And the very next day, he was supposed to go to the Statue of Unity. He had a program over there, so we told him to share his experience from there, and he recorded a video live and shared it with us. That is there on our website, newestcoach.com, testimonials. You'll see fear of heights, and he said that I'm feeling as if I'm absolutely normal. I'm really experiencing excited, and I want to go to the Eiffel Tower and enjoy that experience now. So the entire scenario changed. And there are fear of loss in the stock market. There was another lady who went to an astrologer, and he said that this business is not good enough for you, and whatever you'll be putting in the stock market. She's a very good investor. I mean, not an investor, but a consultant, financial consultant. And then she was creating the profits for all her clients, but whatever she used to invest in her own name, she used to lose everything. Her testimonial is there on our website. So the moment the internal one was changed, again changed the, and she was, resulting into huge losses. So after that, the whole scenario changed, and now she is comfortable having good business, creating good profits. Continue the session. So I said there are different types of fears and phobias, and these fears and phobias actually change our state of mind, make us anxious, make us feel insecure, submissive, helpless, rejected, confused. All these feelings are something to do with our internal systems. It is a similar type of feeling that we have when we are hungry or when we are thirsty. When we are hungry or thirsty, we have some internal signals which tell us that you are hungry, you are thirsty. Similarly, these states, be it powerful states or the resourceful state or the unresourceful state, these are also just emotions and feelings. Like if you say I am excited, I am sensuous, I am energetic, I am cheerful, I am creative, I am hopeful, these are also similar types of internal feelings, which gives a command to the mind, yes, now I am happy and now I am not happy. Nothing beyond that, nothing beyond that, honestly. So happiness is nothing beyond a state of mind. If you want to stay happy, okay, how many of you want to stay happy all the time, every time, in all consequences and situations? Please write yes in the chat box. Okay, great, fantastic. So everybody wants to remain happy. You can remain happy all the time if you program your mind to remain happy. कहते हैं ना कि उसमें एक बार प्लान करके प्रोग्राम करके छोड़ दो, it will keep rotating in the same orbit. But by chance, if you get programmed and if you get entangled in a vicious cycle of negativity, negative thoughts, depression, anxiety, slowly and gradually you'll keep rotating in that orbit as well, until unless an external force take you from that orbit to a new orbit. Okay, so you can change your state of mind using NLP instantly, anytime, and permanently. That's the best part of it. So what I was telling you here is that if in our life, if we do not get rid of these fears and phobias, it affects your decision making. If somebody is having a height phobia, they will never like to have a flat on 11th floor or 12th floor. They will never like to work in a place which is at a height where you have to use the elevator. So that would resist them that will limit their life. Okay, and it will always keep creating stress. Let me tell you something. Stress is the biggest danger of life. One should take care that they do not remain in any stressful situation. You will say stressful situation में कोई रहना नहीं चाहता है, आपकी लाइफ में स्ट्रेस आ जाता है तो आपको रहना पड़ता है. मैं फिर भी कहूंगा, अगर आपकी लाइफ में स्ट्रेसफुल सिचुएशन आ गया है तो आपको उससे निकलने की तुरंत तैयारी करनी चाहिए. Please don't take it as a part of your life. Don't accept it as a part of your life. You have to come out of the stressful situation. At the same time, you will also have to remove the root cause of those stressful situation. अगर वो stress आपकी लाइफ में relationship की वजह से आ रहा है, breakups की वजह से आ रहा है, divorce की वजह से आ रहा है, conflicts and families की वजह से आ रहा है, financial trouble की वजह से आ रहा है, losses की वजह से आ रहा है, या it is because of the pressure of the boss or the work or the target pressure or any other thing, then you have to work on both. The objective is to remove the stress permanently. By removing the cause of the stress, you have to do it immediately. And if you don't do it, what will happen? I'll just share it to you. So NLP gives you a power to heal yourself of all the diseases. और अगर आप जानते हो कि ज्यादातर जो डिजीजेस होती हैं वो साइकोसोमैटिक होती हैं. साइकोसोमैटिक का मतलब होता है इट इज द इफेक्ट ऑफ योर माइंड ऑन योर बॉडी. All the major diseases which you come across, where you have to take the medication throughout the life, are all psychosomatic diseases. Leave aside cold, fever, cough, flu, all these small diseases. You talk about any big disease where you have to take medication either throughout your life or for a long term, or which can be fatal. most of them are psychosomatic. We have helped hundreds and thousands of people, more than 5,000 people till date, by our coaching methodology, through our tools and techniques, to get rid of various types of fears, phobias, heal themselves from various type of diseases. So I was talking about self-healing, and let me tell you, all these diseases which you see here on the screen, left side, all the mental disorder, right side, all the diseases which you see are all the result of stress. When you have constant reason of stress, कोई भी कारण है, आपके घर में लड़ाई हो रही है, झगड़े हो रहे हैं, स्ट्रेस है, ब्रेकअप्स है, ये है, वो है, कुछ भी हो कारण, अगर आप एंगर में हो, अगर आप एंजाइटी में हो, आप रिसेंटमेंट में हो, slowly and gradually start having shifting pains, you'll have headaches, you'll have migraine, you will have irritable bowel syndrome, heart palpitations, high blood pressure, diabetes, autoimmune disorders, then arthritis, even asthma, cirrhosis, cancer are results of stress on one
Excuse
side.
me, sir.
Yes,
I'm
I'll
sorry
take
to
your
interrupt.
I'll take your question at the end, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take your questions. And at the same time, you also come across various kinds of mental disorders because of these, like anxiety, depression, panic disorder, sleep disorder, OCDs, bipolar disorder, mood disorders. Now, dealing with these problems in medical science is different, and I'm not saying here that everything can be cured exactly in the same speed like medicine, but I can say one thing, that medicine has its own role, let it do its own role, but you can heal yourself by the power of your mind. And there are hundreds and thousands of case study on the net, you can search it out, that people got healed without medicines. So I'm saying here that if you are going for a schizophrenia or for ADD or ADHD to a doctor, you will have to take a long medication. But here, if you are working with the root cause of the problem, you can eradicate that problem forever in your life. So all these problems can be healed if you have a strong belief and if you can really program your mind in the right way. Slowly and gradually, as you remove the root cause of the problem, the stress, you will find you are out of the problem forever. And I've helped a lot of people to, migraine is considered to be, it has no cure as such in medical science. And I've helped so many people, including my wife, to get rid of this migraine pain. Earlier, it used to happen almost second, third day, and it was extreme pain. Now she has learned the technique. She can just remove her pain in 5 minutes, sitting at the same place. Even if some of you have a pain right now, psychosomatic pain, I can remove it right now on call. All right, so it can, NLP and the power of subconscious mind can really help you to do all this. It can help you to achieve all your goals. So if you have any extraordinary big goal, you have big dreams in life, then use the power of subconscious mind, use the power of NLP. If you want to change habits, if you want to, forget unpleasant memories, get over depression and anxiety, you want to get rid of fears of exam, interviews, or unhealthy relationship, you want to lose weight, yes, this is something extraordinary. Even if you want to lose weight, of course you will be doing your workouts and your diet patterns, you'll be following the best diet patterns. I'll not say it is not essential, but I'll say in spite of following all this, you will lose weight only if you are in the right state of mind. But every time if you go and stand in front of the mirror and say and affirm that, and accept the fact that you are not losing even a gram or even a kilogram of weight, and you are looking as fat as you were, slowly and gradually you'll find that there's no weight loss at all. But one of my participants, his testimonial is available on our testimonial section. Nikhil, he's from Delhi. He's a hotel management student. He lost 21 kg weight in the last 8 months just by doing the right state of, following the right state of mind and the right affirmations and the right techniques. So you can be in peak performance. Peak performance का मतलब है कि आप कोई भी काम कर रहे हो, आपका बिजनेस कर रहे हो, एग्जाम्स दे रहे हो, पढ़ाई कर रहे हो, जो कुछ भी कर रहे हो, you can stay in your peak performance, and peak performance means that you are doing less effort than normal but getting more results than normal. Okay, that is peak performance. And you must have experienced this in some part of your life where uh, you did less efforts and you got more results, and you must also have experience where you did more efforts and you got less results. The result is because of the peak performance of your mind. You can sleep well every night and stop procrastination. Not just that, you can build new habits in yourself. You can build new patterns of excellence, and that is why we call it the patterns of excellence. The people who are we talk about who are extremely successful in our society, in the world, are the people who have already developed these patterns of excellence by virtue of their past, maybe their family, maybe their environment, or maybe through their own efforts. And if wherever they are growing, it's not just by accident, believe me. It is because the right things inside bringing out the right results outside. So by programming your mind and by changing or rewiring the neurological pathways of your mind, you can help yourself to heal yourself, to improve your relationships, improve your finances, stay healthy, and be in the best state of mind. Always stay happy, excited, and contented. All this can be there, and you can live an ideal life. And that's why we say excellence. It doesn't come by accident. It doesn't come by chance. It's a habit, and it's a habit because it's a part of your subconscious mind. So you can reach from the state where you don't have the desire to do something to achieve the pinnacle of success. You can always stay happy. और जैसा मैंने आपको बोला था कि हैप्पीनेस कोई अलग से चीज नहीं होती है जिसको ढूंढने के लिए पूरी दुनिया घूम रही है. हैप्पीनेस एक बड़ी साधारण सी, बहुत ही आसान सी चीज है जो हर इंसान के एक्सेस में है और हर समय एक्सेस में है. कैसे? जैसे मैंने बताया कि हमको भूख लगती है, प्यास लगती है, तो उस समय पर हमारे अंदर एक स्पेशल फीलिंग आती है जो हमें ये एहसास कराती है कि मुझे भूख लगी है, प्यास लगी है. ठीक इसी तरह का एक एहसास जो आपके हार्ट के पास रहता है हमेशा, वो आपको ये फील कराता है कि अभी आप हैप्पी हो. वो चाहे आपको किसी गोल को अचीव करने से मिलती हो, किसी बच्चे के मुस्कुराने से मिलती हो, किसी किताब को पढ़ने से मिलती हो, किसी वीडियो को देखने से मिलती हो, किसी गाने को सुनने से मिलती हो, फर्क नहीं पड़ता. लेकिन अगर आप अपने माइंड को प्रोग्राम करके सेट कर देते हो तो आपकी जिंदगी में डिफिकल्ट से डिफिकल्ट सिचुएशन भी आ जाए और आपके चेहरे से मुस्कुराहट गायब नहीं होगी, बिकॉज आप मेंटली स्ट्रांग हो, आप उन कंडीशंस को हैंडल करना जानते हो, आपके पास वो कैपेबिलिटीज और रिसोर्सेस हैं, तो आप उन चीजों को आराम से हैंडल कर लोगे. तो इसके लिए राइट स्टेट ऑफ माइंड मेंटेन करने की टेक्निक, तरीका आपको आना चाहिए. मैं इसीलिए ये बात बोलता हूँ बहुत स्ट्रांगली कि हम हमारी जिंदगी के 15-16 साल पढ़ने लिखने में और सर्टिफिकेट्स इकट्ठे करने में और बहुत सारी क्वालिफिकेशंस लेने में लगा देते हैं. लेकिन आप में से काफी सारे लोग अभी प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में होंगे और वो लोग देखते होंगे कि अपनी पूरी जिंदगी में हमने जो कुछ भी पढ़ाई की उसका 5% भी हम अपने रियल लाइफ में यूज नहीं करते, जबकि 95% हमारी लाइफ जो है वो हमारे लाइफ स्किल्स से चलती है. हम कैसे नेटवर्क करते हैं, कैसे बात करते हैं, कैसा हमारा कम्युनिकेशन है, कैसे हम लोगों की प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करते हैं, हमारी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग स्किल्स कैसी है, हमारी डिसीजन मेकिंग स्किल्स कैसी है, हम लीडरशिप कैसी करते हैं, इन सब चीजों से चल सकती है. हम क्या टीम के साथ काम कर पाते हैं, टीम से काम करवा पाते हैं. लेकिन ये किसी स्कूल में नहीं पढ़ाया जाता, किसी कॉलेज में भी नहीं पढ़ाया जाता, जबकि हमारी जिंदगी पूरी इसी से ड्रिवन है. हम अपनी जिंदगी में ना तो इसके ऊपर कोई पैसा खर्च करते हैं, ना टाइम खर्च करते हैं, ना इसके लिए कोई अलग से एफर्ट्स करते हैं. तो ऐसा मेरा मानना है कि वन शुड डेफिनेटली लर्न द लाइफ स्किल्स, हाउ टू लीड योर लाइफ इन द राइट वे.